I'm planning on this video being a really short one, but you know what I'm like once my gob gets going. I just really like a little bit of advice. Please, I'd like this to make sense to me. A couple of days ago, was it Monday? There was a video released called Died Suddenly by Stu Peters, right? And about people dying suddenly. Now, this is a genuine fact. It's provable. It's not a conspiracy theory. People are dying suddenly that weren't dying before. Perfectly healthy people are dropping down dead. The other Saturday, some young lad, 15 years old I think he was, just dropped down while he was eating with his family in Liverpool. You only had to be watching the football last year. It's like one weekend, I think there were 3 people that went down in one day in the football in 2 different matches. There's one in Germany, like heart attacks, mainly myocarditis gone through the roof, strokes gone through the roof, incurable aggressive cancers that just kill within the year gone through the roof. This is a fact. These things are facts, right? There is no denying them. This is documented stuff. You only have to Google Died Suddenly. That's why the video was called Died Suddenly. Now, so it came out. I watched it, you know, out of interest. Hold on a minute. Let me just reply to my mate. Yeah, so this came out. Oh yeah, cracking. You know, came out. Oh, absolutely fucking tragic. I do not, especially if you've had the jab, do not watch this fucking video. I'm telling you for now, do not watch the video. Right? It's for the people who've not had it. It's not for the people who have. Right? You don't need to see that. I am not endorsing it or anything like that. What I am curious about is the fact that today on Facebook, yesterday as well, but mainly today, people are coming out left, right and centre. Stu Peters, the guy who made it, is a shill. He's got ties with masonry and this, that and the other. And it's like, right, so the geezers, the morticians who were pulling blood clots out in the video, did they have ties to masonry? The people who were dropping dead and falling in front of trains, did they have ties to Freemasonry? What the fuck does it matter? The origin of this Stu Peters dude. Now, anybody who knows me will know I'm not the world's biggest David Icke fan. Literally because of what following him does to his fans. Like, literally. Not because of what he does or anything like that. You know, like, it's just the fact that you see people change when they follow David Icke. You say anything about David Icke and buff, mate, people go, boom, he does this, he does... mate, I ain't saying no. Well, I am. Like, literally, I saw him, I've seen sides to him that are... There are things that are dodgy, but I'm not going to go out and say to you, don't follow David Icke, ever. I'm not going to say to you, like, we're not given the credit for the brains that we were born with, and the truth movement is doing exactly the same thing right now. Literally, I was watching a guy called Hugo Talks the other day, and he said something about David Icke, and literally in the comments, people are like, yeah, David Icke. You've got to be able to have an adult conversation with both sides of the story at the same table, talking some sense to get anywhere near the truth in between. And this is why I'm like, literally, I don't agree with people who are shilling, and, you know, like, certain people could be doing that because they're given mainstream attention and they're literally... You can see what is happening from people being allowed to follow these people. Alex Jones is another one. But it's like, whether this Stu Peters bloke is a shill or not is a separate thing. Was there information in that video that was of interest? Yes, there was. I don't give a shit about Stu Peters. Never heard of him before this. Probably won't hear again of him after. You know, like it could just be that this was just him going, this is a guaranteed way for me to get followers and money and feed my ego. That could literally be what it's about. And let him have it. As long as people are finding out and awareness is being raised about what's being fucking done to my species, let him have the money. Let David Icke have the money. Let fucking Alex Jones have his fucking luxury yacht, as long as people are asking fucking questions. But when you put somebody in this where people are following them, like David Icke and like Alex Jones, and then they attach people to them and go nowhere from there. That's what bothers me with these people. They attract people and people go, yeah, this person knows all this shit, but I'm going to follow them. And then they don't go any further. So these people are just all in stasis. Millions of people, millions of David Icke supporters don't have a fucking clue what they're meant to do with the incredible amounts of knowledge that man brings to the table. That's my problem with David Icke. It doesn't lead. He doesn't lead. He pulls and holds. Anyways, this is by the by. I had somebody today, and bless you, Jazz, I do apologise, and he posted, died suddenly. Did you fall for it? What do you mean fall for it? Was it lies? Were these people, was that mortician that I watched pulling a blood clot out of a dead body, was he lying? That woman who got sucked underneath the train, was she lying? Was I falling for something here? So I went into the comments and it turns out it watched it. All of these people in the comments are just posting pictures of the fucking Freemason symbology. And nobody's got an actual sentence between them. Nobody's discussing fucking anything. People are like, I know this shit about Freemasonry. I remember this symbol. Yeah. And that is where the truth movement is fucking up at the minute. Everybody's pompous. Everybody's sanctimonious. Everybody is, I know this thing. I'm better than you. The earth's flat. You didn't know that. Hollywood's run by pedos, which it is. Like, and you didn't know that. No. That is getting us nowhere. This whole fucking thing is getting us nowhere. And I have watched, bearing in mind, when I came into this, there wasn't even really a truth movement to speak of. And I've watched, with the advent of Facebook, people come together and literally tear us all down together from the middle. All of us. We drag us down. They don't have to do a fucking thing because we do it for us, because we're so fucking busy wanting to be better than the next person. It's like, mate, I'm no better than fucking you, and I've been doing this for ages, and I can see what you're doing as well as what they're fucking doing. Does that make me better than you? No, it fucking doesn't, because we are all in the same fucking team. And while we in the same team are going, nah, I'm better than you, I know this, oh no, we're just fucking, they're looking down on us like this, going, look at the fools, mate, look at them down there, they're fucking ripping each other's to bits, and they're smoking a fat fucking Cuban behind big oak doors, sipping on a gin and Dubonnet, and we're doing fucking work for them. It's time that we stopped arguing about who knows the most shit and just share what we do know without judgment of fucking each other, because there's only one set of people in this that need judging, and they're up fucking there, and they're untouchable because you want to have a go at me and her and him and them. No more infighting, no more fucking I know this, I'm better than you. Just fucking let's learn to communicate and act like the fucking same team we're actually on. You follow Stu Peters, you follow Alex Jones, you follow David Icke. Guess what? You're on the same team as me, mate. It don't matter who you follow. It does not fucking matter. It matters that you're here. It matters that you're learning. And what matters the most is that you love, because that is the only thing that's going to change anything. When we come together and we learn the intrinsic value of light versus dark, because they are the dark fucking brothers that Thoth told us about right back in the get-go. If you believe in Thoth, you could believe in Jesus, you could believe in Buddha. It don't fucking matter who you believe in. Just believe in love, please. And then we can start to get this changed. We can start to actually change when we change. Sorry to keep repeating myself, but the facts are the facts. Said the same thing since I started in 2008. We won't ever see change until we change. And I've watched us change, and it's not for the better. We need to switch the light. Just put the fucking light on. And yes, you can be love and light and say fuck. You could be love and light and fuck. Do you know what I mean? There is a duality in all of us, but there are healthy ways to deal with that duality. This is a video for a whole different day, but for now, please, let's just stop arguing. It's so infertile, and it is getting us nowhere, and we need us to get somewhere now. Humanity, the whole planet needs us to be starting to get somewhere now. So please, let's make a start on that. Thank you for listening, and I love you all. Questions and comments are welcome, and friends on Facebook too. Love you.